Are you struggling to manage dates and times in your analytics work? It's no surprise, time zones, formats, leap years, and leap seconds can quickly become overwhelming. But fear not, because today, we're going to show you how to work with date and time objects in R. Let's start with the basics. In R, we have powerful tools like POSIXct and as.POSIXlt classes, designed to handle date and time data effortlessly. POSIXct gives us a straightforward number representing seconds, while as.POSIXlt provides a comprehensive list of time elements. Firstly, we'll understand the fundamental date and time classes in R. We are defining a date object using the Sys.Date function in R. This function retrieves the current system date and assigns it to the variable date. Next, we are using the Sys.Time function in R to capture the current system date and time, including the time zone information. The result of this function call is stored in the variable time_ct. The output represents the value of the time_ct object, which is a character string containing the current date and time. The time zone is specified as Pacific Daylight Time. Now, let's check the class of date and time objects. Using the class function, we check the class of date and time_ct objects. As expected, date is of class date, while time_ct is of class POSIXct and POSIXt. The onClass function in R is used to remove the class attribute from the date object. This means that the object date will no longer be identified as a date object but will instead be treated as a numeric value representing the number of days since the origin date, i.e. January 1, 1970. Similarly, the onClass function is applied to the time_ct object, which contains the current date and time information. By using onClass function, we convert time_ct into a numeric value representing the number of seconds since the origin date. These numeric values are useful for calculations and comparisons but do not retain the date or time format information. We are using the as.POSIXct function in R to convert the date object, which is originally in the date class, into a POSIXct object. After converting date to date_ct, we use the class function to check the class of the date_ct object. The output shows that date_ct is now of class POSIXct and POSIXt, indicating that it is a POSIXct object. Similarly, we use the as.POSIXlt function to convert the time_ct object, which contains date and time information, into a POSIXlt object. POSIXlt objects are another date-time class in R that provide more detailed components like seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years, and time zone information. After converting time_ct to time_lt, we again use the class function to check the class of the time_lt object. The output shows that time_lt is now of class POSIXlt and POSIXt, indicating that it is a POSIXlt object. We are using the onClass function in R to explore the internal structure of the date_ct object, which is a POSIXct object representing date and time information. The onClass function removes the class attribute from the object, allowing us to see its underlying numeric representation. Similarly, we use the onClass function to explore the internal structure of the time_lt object, which is a POSIXlt object. The output of onClass, time_lt, command provides a detailed internal structure of time_lt, which includes components such as seconds, minutes, hours, day of the month, year, day of the week, day of the year, daylight saving time indicator, time zone, and GMT offset. In this case, the time zone is specified as PDT, Pacific Daylight Time, and the GMT offset is -25,200 seconds, equivalent to UTC-7 hours. You can also access different components of POSIXlt objects for precise analyses. For instance, you can extract seconds or the day of the year from the time_lt object, aiding in customized analyses. The output indicates that the seconds component of the time_lt object is approximately 24.61 seconds. The Y-day component is 81, which means that the date represented by time_lt falls on the 81st day of the year. This information is useful for date-related calculations and analyses, especially when dealing with time series data. Now let's create a vector named date_strings containing 3 datetime strings in a similar format. The output shows the datetime strings in their original format. By using the class function, we check the class of the date_strings vector. The output confirms that date_strings is of class character, indicating that each element in the vector is treated as a character string. Now to convert the date_strings object to desired POSIXT format, we use the Sys.Time function. Then we specified the desired format for date and time by using the format argument. The output indicates that the datetime strings have been successfully converted to the desired POSIXT class format, making them suitable for date and time operations and analyses in R. So far we've explored object classes, conversions, internal structures, and string transformations. Whether you're using POSIXct classes, the date class, Sys.Time, or exploring LibreDate, understanding these tools will elevate your data management skills. Ready to level up your analytics game? Subscribe to our channel for more tutorials, or visit our website to dive deeper into our programming and data science. Until next time, happy coding!